don't you think?
Well, he wants to play one more year, though.
So he gets that 1 year to adjust.
Cleveland. That's the problem. I guarantee he doesn't want to be in Cleveland. I don't care.
I wouldn't want to be in Cleveland for 1 year either, unless there's like some, magic money rainbow waiting for him on Jimmy Haslam on the other side.
Build
Yeah.
from the inside out. You got to protect Pettine if he wants to come and play, plain and simple.
That's what Sashi's doing. He's making sure all the money is there for Peyton Manning to come.
Okay, can we have a moment of truth on the show?
Come on.
All
Moment
this
of
show
truth.
is moments of truth.
True or false? Some of the people on the morning show wanted to see if Sashi was married or not. True or false?
True. We come into the show and we see, oh, you need to know this name. Everyone starts Googling him and go, wow, this guy's really good looking. By the way, no men were on the show today except this guy. And so that's Eric over here.
What?
So
I was on the show
everyone,
this
oh,
morning.
besides you too. Yeah, besides you. You weren't there before the show. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the planning stages.
Dang, it's like-
So everyone's
planning
noticing
stages. I gotcha.
he's very handsome. And then we Google, and he's married. So lucky lady over there.
All right, let me be honest. This is why it's Dogs on the Run. What looks sexier to you? Actually, Sashi Brown, or the fact that he went Harvard Law?
Ooh, that always makes him sexier, to be
Yeah,
honest
that's
with
what I
you. A smart man in general, especially Harvard. It's not easy to get in there unless your parents are rich.
All right.
Okay, I know you guys spoke about Manziel, but I really wanted to talk about Manziel because we
All
were
right.
getting into it on
Go
Good
ahead,
Morning
it's your
Cleveland.
show now. Knock it out of the park. What do you want to talk about?
Do you think he fabricated that photo on Instagram and geotagged
No, it's a real
Avon?
photo.
No, but added tag that he was in Avon, but not really.
Listen, you know where that guy was at? That's in Vegas.
He was in
on
Vegas.
the floor in Vegas, making sure the lights are not hitting everything. That's why it's in like black and white.
I was
Right.
told
That dude's in Vegas.
Planet Hollywood for dinner, and then over to MGM for
Wow.
fun.
To watch the fight of.
I don't know if you watched the fight or not. There
Okay.
was Stipe Miocic won his big fight, UFC. So I don't
Okay.
know. I was just told that was one of the reasons.
That's why it's in black and white.
That's right. Okay, last thing. So we have all met Browns players, and they really do support Manziel. So what do you
Browns
think this?
players have you met? I'm just
I don't
curious.
remember when we. I met.
Jackie, please don't believe all that crap.
I met
that all
Badamose
the players
and didn't
support Johnny
realize who he
Manziel.
was
It's BS.
until after the fact.
Hang on, Kenny, say that again.
Oh, what did
And
he
I
say?
agree with- Kenny,
Jackie,
you're
please don't
100%
believe all those comments from the players that they support Johnny Manziel. They got to say that crap during the season. Go ask them now. Don't put a microphone in front of their face. Don't put a TV camera in front of their face. Tell them it's off the record, and they'll tell you what they really think of Johnny Manziel.
He's right. You're right.
Okay. So what do you think is going to happen now? I mean, he didn't even
He's
show up
done.
on Sunday.
I think he's well. Look, and this is one of the reasons I'm glad Sashi Brown is the vice president in charge
You're
of
not
the
the only
53-man
one.
roster. He's gonna. I hope he throws him out of here. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this game. It didn't work. We know that the guy that drafted him is now gone. There's no allegiance to him. There's no allegiance to any of the 4 picks that have been made. There's no allegiance to anybody on the field anymore because now you're taking all those guys. Unless Jimmy Haslam has a direct relationship with the players, there's no allegiance there anymore. So it doesn't matter. Those 4 picks from the last 2 years, they're somebody else's problem.
Okay, so you two, your guys' dream head coach and GM. Go, unless you already said it. And if you did, say it again.
For me, somebody with who's proven.
Okay.
And at this point, I don't know who they're going to get. The GM thing is ridiculous. It's not going to matter. GM doesn't matter.
The GM doesn't matter.
No, because
The GM doesn't matter because Sashi Brown has control of the 53-man roster. He matters as far as evaluating talent and saying, here's a guy that we need. But in essence, this guy is going to be a pawn to he's going to be a pawn to the head coach because the head coach is going to have
I
more
hope
power.
they clean house with all the scouts too, because our
Oh.
scouting sucks. Like period, sucks balls, sucks.
All right.
All right, are you
cool.
done?
I'm done now. Thank you for letting me be on your
and
show.
really, thank you for being a part of it.
Did you enjoy GMC? Will you come back
I did.
again?
Of course I'll come back to
There's a
GMC.
picture of
Picture of the day.
Brian Hoyer and Brandon Wheaton smiling. with
And
the
it
hats
says-
It's on Twitter. Oh, they're going to the playoffs.
The caption is Division Champs.
Division champs of the AFC South.
All right, guys.
Well,
Andy.
they won. All right, let's.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you. All right, we are backed up. Let's just do this, though. When I get backed up, I think clean out the PSAC and find out what's going on with the PSAC. And we turn to Tubby Dog!
What's up, fellas?
He ain't
What's up with
driving.
you?
What's up, Tubby?
Well, you know, just sitting here living a dream.
All right, how are you feeling?
Today I'm actually pretty good. It's not too bad for me today because I had a good day yesterday. I didn't watch any of the football game, and I was at a wrestling tournament with my boys, and we had a good time.
All right, well, first of all, the game didn't matter. I don't think anyone knows the Browns played the Steelers yesterday. Did you realize that?
No, I just thought that the Steelers picked up and moved 200 miles north and just hung out for a while.
It's what it felt like being at the stadium
I
yesterday.
owe push-ups, so I know that they played yesterday. I think I may convert.
To what?
I ain't saying it yet.
Don't say. Look, if you want to root for the teams you played for,
No.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, I do that regardless.
I don't have.
I like that. It says PSAC advocate. That's awesome. That's a good job out of you, referee.
Eric, nice job. All right,
Thank you.
Tubby, let's go through the major points here. Ready? Ray Farmer fired. Agree or disagree?
Yep. Good choice. See ya.
Pettine fired. Agree or disagree?
I kind of wanted to see what he could do with a different GM, but at this point, sure, why not? Just clean house, get rid of him too.
Johnny Manziel, has he played his last game as a Cleveland Brown?
I hope so. I'm just done. I'm sick of talking about the dude for underperforming and only having average numbers. I mean, he didn't do anything for me. He didn't do anything for the team. Like when he did get out on the field and he did well, it was just average. He never lived up to the hype. Not worth the headache.
Tubby, give me this season. Give me a recap of the season in only the way that Tubby can.
Let's see. Suck, fucking suck. Oh, wait, bright spot, fucking suck. Suck some more. Fuck me, we're starting over again.
Is there a guy you want? And what do you think of the way that they're going to set up the new structure for the Browns?
I think the way they're setting up the structure is absolutely stupid. You're having a GM in name only. The guy's actually just head scout. That's all he's doing. He's like, here's my report, head coach. Here's my report, Sashi. And pick the guys. I mean, it's fucking stupid. It makes no goddamn sense. I mean, never, ever have I ever heard of an employee being able to pick his fucking boss. I mean, it's the stupidest thing ever. The guy has no balls at all.
He actually will not, again, according to what I was told, he will not be his boss. The GM will not be the head coach's boss.
Man, listen.
Well, then what's the point of having a fucking GM? Just name him head scout. I mean, there's no point. Like, every structure I've ever seen, there's a hierarchy, and it's either the coach is GM, like it's a coach and GM, or there's a coach, and then a GM, and then football operations. It's a chain of command, and there's no actual chain. It's like a roundabout circle jerk, and everybody's sucking each other off. It's fucking stupid.
We're in a no-win situation with all of this round.
All right, how could they have won then? Give me a way that they win.
You get a GM, you
Right.
get a head coach.
Right?
If Sasha wants to be part of helping with the 50-man roster, you make Sasha a coach. Like Nick Caserio up in New England.
Right.
He came in and he coached and he learned how to go through the process, but now he's like the GM.
Right.
So if you want to do that, then that's what you do.
But let's be honest, Bill's the GM there.
Bill helps, yeah, he is the GM.
All right, thank you. That's enough.
Can we please, for the love of Christ, put a moratorium on the phrase rebuild? Because it insinuates that at some point in time the Browns have fucking built something. And they haven't. The only thing they've done is built sandcastles close enough to the break that every so often high tide comes in and washes all the bullshit away. And we start building it the fuck again. It's stupid. Hi, Browns. How about you fucking build something first? Then you can rebuild.
Got a lot of effort.
All right, Tubby. Thank you. We appreciate your time. Continued success. And give us a little update on your radio show as well.
Let's see. We're probably going to be starting here within the next 2 weeks when we go back to school. We come back off a break. We'll have a rundown of men's and women's basketball. Our wrestling team is doing fairly well, our Division I wrestling team. So we'll be breaking down all of that action. And for me personally, hopefully, I know I didn't get a chance to come in and do an in-studio appearance. Hopefully, if we do a Dogs on the Run draft show, we can kind of set something up, and maybe I'll actually put on a suit and tie and join you guys and drop the fucking F-bombs.
All right, sweet. Tubby Dog, thank you very much, and have a great new year.
Peace out. Take care of your PSAC.
All right, thank you. PSAC advocate. Again, talking about the conference that he covers. Where'd you go to school again?
The PSAC.
No, PSAC is the conference.
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, thank you. All right. Kenny, don't fall asleep on me. I know you're still sitting there. Hang on, let's take a phone call. Howie Smith. Hey, Howie.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I feel bad for you. You're right there in the bowels of Steeler territory. But I'll tell you what, being at the game yesterday, it was like being at a Heights Tiger game. It was all black and gold at
I
First
believe
Energy
it.
Stadium.
Yeah, our bar was filled with Steeler fans. We have our own room, so we just had to listen to all the cheering and screaming and bullshit, and the Jets shit in the bed. So,
Did they walk
nice
back
thing
into
is
your
we
room
have
and
a
talk
back
any
door
smack
to the
or
room,
no?
so we can get the fuck out without walking through all of them.
Did they come back there and talk any smack or no?
No. They pretty much they were out there. Well, like Tubby said, having a big communal circle jerk. They were happy.
I will say this, for a guy that's been to a ton of Brown Steelers games, yesterday seemed to be the least amount of fights that I've ever seen at a Brown Steelers game.
Oh yeah,
that's
it'd have been a lot of fights. I definitely would have been out there fighting. I mean,
Are you talking about on the field, or are you talking about? I'm talking about in the stands.
no, I'm talking about on the field.
I only saw a couple. Did they show it on TV? The two guys that threw after the long pass, two idiots threw a couple beer bottles out on the field. Did you see that?
No.
They didn't show it.
No, they
Good.
didn't
I'm
show
glad
it.
they didn't show it yesterday.
Yeah, but those bottles don't pack much of a wallop anyways.
Well, that
so
wasn't
no
water.
big deal.
Water weighs less than beer.
Does it really? You've done a scientific, study on that?
I just made that up. I have no idea.
I think a beer bottle would have been the only way to stop Antonio Brown yesterday. I mean,
At least he didn't
Man,
flip on us.
You know what? We couldn't even double coverage this man.
I know. How sad was that, Pierre? The one touchdown pass, he was double covered and he still beat him.
That's because you know what? I seen some of the Browns players, and one in particular, number 33, drinking beer. And I know he's after getting a whooped against Seattle, but you drinking beer, that's gonna slow you down.
You mean just during the season at one point, or you're just saying
Like,
it?
I mean, if you win, it's something different. We ain't won nothing. I ain't drinking a dang thing. I'm trying to win. I don't want to drink. What I want to do is eat.
Do you think
sleep,
this new
work.
GM might give you a shot to go out there, try out?
Hey, you listen, these guys ain't gonna give me.
Why
a
don't you
shot,
call
man.
Sashi? Why don't you quit ripping Sashi
I'm
and
not
say, how about a
ripping
tryout?
him. I don't know the guy. I'm not ripping
This
him.
is
I'm
a
just saying
train wreck.
he does
This is
not
a
know
fucking train wreck.
football. Like, he's been around football, but you talking about a guy who's a law guy. He's a law guy.
Well, he's still in charge of the 53. You could be one of the 53. Howie, let me take you
If
through
they
the
have
gauntlet
open
of
trials,
questions
I'll
this
go.
morning.
How about that?
You ready for the
Okay, go
gauntlet,
ahead.
Howie? Here
Yes.
we go. Ready. Ray Farmer, should he have been fired, yes or no?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Mike Pettine, hang on, let's say I got to.
Hit a buzzer.
I don't even have a laugh on here anymore. Do we have a laugh?
I got the laugh.
Hang on, we can do this.
What the what?
I got this. Do you agree with that? Next
Okay.
one, Mike Pettine, should he have been fired?
Mike
yes or no?
Pettine, yeah. He doesn't have any fire in his ass. I mean, in his post-game press conference, he complimented his staff for showing the fuck up for work. What the hell? That's their job.
Well,
Johnny Manziel, do you ever want to see him again as a Browns quarterback?
I really don't. I mean, he might have it, but he doesn't get it. He wants to go to Dallas.
have
Send him to
what?
Dallas.
What do you got? What do you got besides running?
He's got a little electricity. Let me give you one more. I'm going to throw a wild card at you. Ready, Howie?
Go ahead. Yep.
Joe Thomas, has he played his last game as a Cleveland Brown?
I'm afraid so. I think they need to. He's living off his name. He's getting beat. Mac is the same way. Mac doesn't want to be here. And what the hell is this where the Haslam's wife is going to help in the coaching?
She's been a co-owner the entire
hiring?
time. She's been in this spot the whole time. She has more power than you think.
Well, I guess all women do.
That's true. Good point. Happy wife, happy life.
They
Howie-
got the key to the candy store.
Speaking of happy New Year to you. We appreciate all your help throughout the year on
Happy
Dogs on
New
the
Year,
Run.
Howard.
Hey, no problem. I'll talk to you maybe the night of the draft from our bar.
Okay, Howie, or after they hire a head coach, I think we might be doing another show. We'll give you a heads up.
Oh, cool. I'll keep paying attention here.
All right, thank you, Howie. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
All right, bye. Matt Lody's standing by. I want to talk to Matt. Matt, how are you, Steelers Gap?